Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going deep into the world of data quality
Yeah.
and, why it matters so much for businesses these days.
It's a really interesting area.
Yeah.
And you don't always think about it on the surface, but it's having a huge impact on companies, and
Yeah.
it's only becoming more important.
Well, I think we can all relate to those, personal experiences we've had
Yeah.
with bad data. Like when an order gets shipped to the wrong place.
Oh, absolutely.
Or like a marketing email that just feels completely off.
Yeah.
But what we want to explore in this deep dive is how big this problem actually is for businesses.
Right.
And then, more importantly, how they can actually turn it into a strength.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of companies are sitting on so much data.
Right.
It's like a gold mine. But if it's all messed up,
Yeah.
it becomes a liability, not an asset.
Totally. So let's kind of set the stage.
Okay.
Data is the new oil, right?
Right.
It feels like we've hit a gusher these last few years.
It does, yeah.
Can you give us a sense of just how much data is out there?
It's pretty crazy, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, but like 90% of the data that we use today
Wow.
was generated in just the last 5 years.
That's wild.
It's a huge amount of information, all fueled by things like social media, the Internet of Things.
Oh, yeah.
All sorts of things.
So we've got tons of data.
Yeah.
But it's not just the amount, right?
No, not at all.
It's also how complex it is.
Exactly. It's coming from everywhere.
Right.
All different sources, different formats, not always clean.
Right.
Not always consistent.
And that's where the problems start.
That's where the fun begins.
Yeah, right. So for companies that don't get this whole data quality thing, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest risks they're facing?
Financially, it's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Gartner actually estimates that companies are losing billions of dollars every year because of bad data.
Wow.
And that's not even counting the hidden costs,
Like what?
like damage to your reputation, you lose customer trust, you miss opportunities.
Right.
All because of bad data.
Can you give us a real world example of this?
Sure, yeah.
Something that, our listeners can really connect with.
Okay, so imagine a bank using AI to decide who gets a loan.
Okay.
Seems efficient, right?
Yeah.
But what if the AI is trained on data that's not accurate?
Oh.
You could end up giving loans to people who can't pay them back.
Right.
Or rejecting people who actually deserve the loan.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
They can have huge consequences.
Yeah, and it makes me think about something you said earlier.
Yeah.
It's not just about avoiding those mistakes.
Right.
It's about using data the right way.
Responsibly, yeah.
Ethically. So
Yeah, for sure.
it's more than just efficiency. It's fairness and transparency.
Absolutely. And as we use data to make more and more decisions,
Yeah.
data quality becomes even more important.
Okay, so we've established data quality is super important.
Uh-huh.
But saying that bad data is bad
Right.
is different than actually fixing the problem.
It is, yeah.
So where do companies even start with this?
It's a complex challenge.
Yeah.
But the first step is understanding what's causing these data problems in the first place.
Okay, so let's break that down.
Sure.
What are some of the most common issues companies face?
One of the biggest is just the sheer amount of data.
Yeah.
The volume and speed at which it's coming in.
Right.
It's like trying to drink from a fire hose,
Yeah, I can imagine.
Hard to keep up, let alone make sure it's all accurate.
It feels like every day there's a new source of data.
Exactly.
Right.
And then you have this problem of data silos.
Silos.
Yeah, different departments within a company.
Right.
They often work with their own separate data sets.
Yeah.
And that leads to inconsistencies and duplication.
Right. So it's like everybody's speaking a different data language.
Exactly.
And things get lost in translation.
Exactly.
Right. And then, of course, there's always human error.
Oh, of course you will make mistakes.
Yeah.
They enter data incorrectly, misinterpret it, forget to update records.
Right. It's going to happen.
It's inevitable, yeah.
So we've got volume, silos, human error.
Yep.
What else is contributing to this data quality headache?
Another big one is legacy systems.
Ah, okay.
A lot of companies are still using outdated technology
Right.
that wasn't designed to handle this amount of data.
Right.
It's like trying to run a modern business on a computer from the 80s.
Right. It's not going to work.
It just doesn't work. It creates bottlenecks. It limits data integration.
Right.
Makes it almost impossible to enforce data quality standards.
So it sounds like there are a lot of challenges here.
It's a lot to deal with, yeah.
But before we get too overwhelmed,
Yeah.
let's shift gears and talk about solutions.
Okay.
How can companies turn this data chaos into something useful?
Well, the good news is there are ways to address these challenges.
Okay, so there's hope,
There is hope, yeah.
but it's probably not easy.
It's not magic, no.
Right.
It takes a multi-pronged approach,
Okay.
starting with a change in mindset.
Okay.
Data quality can't be something you think about later.
Right.
It needs to be a top priority for the whole business.
So it's not just an IT problem.
No, it's a company-wide thing.
Right.
Everyone, from the CEO down, needs to understand the value of good data.
Right. That's a big ask.
It is. It is.
How do you get everyone on board with that?
Well, it starts with leadership.
Okay.
Leaders have to make data quality a priority,
Okay.
communicate why it's important, and give it the resources it needs.
Right. So they need to walk the walk.
Exactly. Not just talk about it.
Yeah. And it's about creating a culture where everyone feels responsible for data quality.
Okay, so we need a culture shift.
We do.
But what about practical steps?
Yeah, for sure.
What can companies do to improve data quality?
Well, one key thing is to have clear rules about data.
Data governance policies,
Yeah.
defining who owns the data, setting standards for quality,
Right.
outlining processes for checking and cleaning the data.
So it's like a rule book for data.
Exactly, like a
Yeah.
rule book. And then you need the right tools to make sure those rules are followed.
Yeah.
And automate as much of the process as possible.
Okay.
That's where data quality solutions come in.
Right. Can you give us an example of what a data quality solution does?
Sure. Imagine you're a retailer with an online store.
Okay.
You're collecting tons of customer data, names, addresses.
Yeah.
But what if that data is wrong or incomplete?
Well, I've had plenty of online orders go to the wrong place because of that.
Exactly. And that's not just annoying for the customer.
Yeah.
It costs the company money and time.
Right.
A data quality solution can help prevent this
Okay.
by automatically checking and cleaning customer data as it comes in.
In real time?
In real time, yeah. So it could flag wrong addresses, fill in missing info, make sure everything is consistent across all your systems.
So it's like having a digital detective making sure all the data is good.
I like that. Yeah, like a digital detective.
Right.
And it's not just about preventing errors.
Okay.
A good solution can also help you enrich the data.
Enrich it.
Yeah, add more valuable information to it
Okay.
that can help you make better decisions.
Like what?
Well, sticking with our retail example,
Yeah.
imagine you could add demographic data to your customer records,
Okay.
like their age, income, interests.
Right.
This lets you create really targeted marketing campaigns
Okay.
that actually resonate with those specific customers.
So it's like going from shooting in the dark to using a laser pointer.
Exactly. You know exactly who you're targeting.
Right.
And that can make a huge difference for your business.
This is really interesting stuff.
It is, yeah.
But before we dive even deeper into these data quality solutions,
Okay.
let's take a quick break.
Sounds good.
We'll be back in a moment to explore how companies are using these tools to get ahead.
Great.
And we're back, still thinking about that last example.
Yeah.
It's really amazing how the right tools can help you understand your customers better
It is.
and make your marketing more effective.
Yeah, good data can make a big difference.
So what other industries are seeing the impact of these data quality solutions?
Well, let's talk about healthcare.
Okay.
Data accuracy is super important there.
Right, life or death stuff.
Exactly. Hospitals and clinics are dealing with huge amounts of patient data.
Yeah.
Medical histories, test results, treatment plans.
Right, and even a small error in that data.
Oh, it can have serious consequences.
So how are these solutions helping to mitigate the risks in healthcare?
They're playing a key role in keeping patients safe
Okay.
and improving the quality of care.
Okay.
For example, they can help prevent medication errors
Okay.
by flagging potential drug interactions or allergies.
Right.
They can also make patient admissions and discharges smoother, reduce wait times, and improve efficiency.
So it's not just about saving lives, it's about making the whole healthcare system work better.
Exactly. And it goes beyond hospitals, too.
Okay.
Insurance companies can use these solutions to process claims faster.
Right.
Pharmaceutical companies can run clinical trials more effectively.
Okay.
And researchers can analyze data to identify trends.
It sounds like these solutions are really transforming healthcare.
They are, yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears to another industry where data quality is critical.
Okay.
Finance.
The world of money.
I bet accuracy is pretty important there.
You could say that. Financial institutions handle tons of sensitive data.
Right.
Customer accounts, transactions, investments.
Yeah.
Even a tiny error can have huge consequences.
Financially and for their reputation.
Exactly.
So how are data quality solutions keeping things running smoothly in finance?
Well, they're helping banks prevent fraud, for one thing.
Okay.
They're helping them comply with all those regulations.
Yeah.
And they're helping them make smarter decisions about lending.
Gotcha.
Investment firms can use them to manage risk better,
Okay.
optimize their portfolios,
Yeah.
and find new opportunities.
So they're kind of like the backbone of the whole financial system.
They really are.
And as finance becomes more digital, data quality will be even more important.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about another industry that's changing rapidly.
Okay.
Manufacturing.
Manufacturing. I wouldn't have thought of that as a data-heavy industry.
You might be surprised.
Okay.
Manufacturing today is all about automation, robotics, data analytics.
Really?
Yeah, factories are collecting data on everything.
Like what?
Machine performance, production output, supply chain logistics, you name it.
It's not like that old image of a smoky factory floor anymore.
Not at all, and data quality is crucial to this transformation.
How so?
Well, by having accurate data on machine performance,
Okay.
manufacturers can optimize production, minimize downtime,
Yeah.
improve the quality of their products.
Makes sense.
They can also use data to track inventory, manage their supply chain,
Right.
even predict when maintenance is needed.
So data quality is making manufacturers more efficient and competitive.
Exactly.
And with the Internet of Things connecting more devices,
Yeah,
the amount of data in manufacturing is just going to explode,
it is.
making data quality solutions even more important.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've covered healthcare, finance, manufacturing.
Uh-huh.
Are there any other industries where this is making a big impact?
Yeah, retail is a great example.
Okay.
Data is being used to personalize the shopping experience there.
Right.
Retailers are collecting data on everything.
Like what?
Purchase history, browsing habits, social media interactions.
So they can use that to target their marketing better.
Exactly. They can recommend products,
Yeah.
optimize pricing strategies.
It sounds like they're creating a more personalized shopping experience.
That's the goal.
And data quality is key to making sure that works.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, because bad data can lead to bad recommendations,
And frustrated customers.
which nobody wants.
Nobody wants that.
It seems like data quality is impacting every part of the business world.
It is.
And as we generate more data, we need better solutions to manage it.
We do,
Companies that make data quality a priority will have a big advantage.
for sure.
Well, this brings us to the focus of our deep dive today.
Okay.
Let's talk about a specific data quality solution that's making waves.
Okay.
Merlin.
Merlin, yeah.
So Merlin is a data quality platform
It is.
that offers a whole bunch of tools and services to help companies clean, validate, enrich their data.
It's like a Swiss Army knife for data problems.
So it's not just a one-trick pony.
No.
It can handle lots of different issues.
It's designed to be flexible and adaptable.
Okay.
So it can work for companies of all sizes and industries.
So whether you're a small startup
Yeah.
or a huge corporation,
Merlin can help you get your data in shape.
okay, let's get into the details.
Okay.
What are some of the key features of Merlin?
One of its strengths is data normalization and standardization.
What does that mean?
It means taking data from all sorts of different sources
Yeah.
and transforming it into a consistent, usable format.
So it's like a universal translator for data.
I like that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Merlin's also great at data validation.
Okay.
It can check your data and certain rules
Okay.
and find any errors or inconsistencies.
Like what?
Invalid email addresses, incorrect phone numbers, duplicate records, things like that.
So it's like a digital proofreader for your data,
Yeah, exactly.
catching mistakes before they become problems.
Exactly. And it doesn't just find the errors.
Okay.
It can also suggest corrections
Okay.
and automate the cleaning process.
Saving a lot of time and effort.
A lot of time and effort, yeah.
Okay, what about data enrichment? How does Merlin help with that?
Well, Merlin has access to a bunch of external data sources,
Okay.
and it can use those to add valuable insights to your existing data.
Give me an example.
Sure, it can add demographic data to your customer records,
Okay.
so you can understand your target audience better.
Right.
Or it can add geographic data to your sales data
Okay.
to show you regional trends and opportunities.
So it's like taking a black and white photo and making it color.
Exactly, you get a much richer picture.
And you can make better decisions.
Yeah.
This is impressive stuff. But how does Merlin actually integrate with existing systems?
That's a great question. Integration is key.
Yeah.
And Merlin is designed to seamlessly integrate with a wide range of systems.
Like what?
CRM, ERP, marketing platforms, and more.
So it's not a standalone solution.
No.
It can be part of your whole tech stack,
Exactly. It can work across all your data touch points.
ensuring consistency and accuracy everywhere.
Yes.
So let's talk numbers.
Okay.
Can you give us a sense of Merlin's reach and capabilities?
Well, Merlin has a pretty impressive client base.
Okay.
Over 50 clients integrated online,
Wow.
processing millions of transactions every month.
Millions. This is a platform that's been proven at scale then.
It has access to a vast network of data sources.
How vast are we talking?
Over 150 data sources,
Okay.
including 10 million data entities and 80 million geographic data points.
That's a lot of data.
It is, and to make sure it's reliable,
Yeah.
Merlin offers a 99.9% service-level agreement compliance rate.
So businesses can trust that it will work?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about the foundation of Merlin.
Okay.
What are the core principles that make it so robust?
Well, Merlin is built on 5 key pillars:
Okay.
availability, flexibility, reliability, security, and scalability.
Those are some big words.
They are, but they're not just buzzwords.
Okay.
They represent the foundation of Merlin's design.
Okay, break those down for me.
Sure, availability means Merlin is always there when you need it.
Okay.
Flexibility means it can be customized to fit any business.
Right.
Reliability means it consistently delivers accurate results.
Gotcha.
Security means your data is protected.
Yeah.
And scalability means Merlin can grow with your business.
Those are some solid pillars to build on.
They are.
And it sounds like Merlin has a pretty diverse clientele.
It does, yeah.
What kinds of companies are using Merlin?
Well, we have clients in banking, telecom, logistics, insurance,
Wow.
fintech, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, you name it.
And Merlin really does have something to offer everyone.
It does. Data quality is a universal need,
Yeah.
no matter what industry you're in.
This has been a really eye-opening look at data quality.
It has.
Before we wrap up this part,
Okay.
any other key takeaways you want to highlight?
Yeah, I think the most important one is this.
Okay.
Data quality isn't optional anymore.
Right.
It's essential for any business that wants to succeed.
It's not just about collecting data.
No.
It's about using it strategically
Exactly.
to drive innovation and make better decisions.
Yeah, to get better results.
And it's not just about cleaning up the messes we've already made.
Right.
It's about getting ahead of the game.
Exactly. Preventing errors before they even happen.
That would be a game changer.
It would?
And it sounds like Merlin is helping make that happen.
It is.
For businesses that want to harness the power of data,
Yeah,
that future can't come soon enough.
I agree.
This has been a fantastic look at data quality.
It has.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
My pleasure.
We'll be right back after a quick message from our sponsor.
We're back, and I'm still processing everything we've talked about.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
It is. It's amazing to think about all that potential hiding within something as simple as, clean data.
Right, it's not just about fixing mistakes anymore.
Right.
It's about using data to really drive things forward.
Yeah, to innovate, to make better decisions.
Exactly. Better decisions, better outcomes.
So we've talked about the challenges of the solutions,
Uh-huh.
but I'm curious, where do you see this all going in the future? I think we're at a really interesting point.
Okay.
As AI and machine learning become even more common,
Right.
the quality of the data that feeds into them, that's going to be absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see a shift
Okay.
from just cleaning up data after the fact
Right.
to preventing those errors from happening in the first place.
So being proactive about it.
Exactly. Proactive data quality management.
And that'll probably require new tools, new technologies.
Oh, absolutely.
A whole new way of thinking about data.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be working in this area.
It sounds like it. So for our listeners who are ready to tackle this,
Yeah.
what's one piece of advice you would give them?
Don't assume your data is perfect.
Okay.
Ask the hard questions. Dig into your processes.
Yeah.
And be willing to invest in the right tools and people to get your data in order.
That's great advice. And speaking of tools, we've been talking a lot about Merlin today.
We have.
What makes it different from other data quality solutions?
Well, Merlin is more than just a tool to clean up your data.
Okay.
It's a whole platform that covers every aspect of data quality,
Like what?
from understanding your data to cleaning it, enriching it, and managing it.
It's really comprehensive then.
It is, yeah.
And you said it's designed to be flexible, scalable, easy to use,
Exactly.
which makes it a good fit for different types of companies.
That's right.
And what really impressed me
Yeah.
is that Merlin is being used by companies in so many different industries.
It is, yeah.
Healthcare, finance, retail, manufacturing.
Data quality is important for everyone.
It really is.
It doesn't matter what industry you're in.
Right.
The quality of your data affects your ability to make good decisions,
Yeah.
to run your operations efficiently,
Right.
and to provide a great customer experience.
And Merlin is helping companies do all of that.
It is.
This has been a fascinating deep dive.
It has.
We've learned so much about the power of clean data
We have.
and the impact it can have on businesses.
Absolutely.
So thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery.
Thanks for having me.
And remember, listeners, keep diving deep.